Most of the nationalists are saying the cultural renaissance and all. But whatever you said, the religious superiority or religious extremism or something like extreme forces have been working since decades in this valley, and disturbing factors are there. How do you handle those? I mean, cultural renaissance and at the same time religious superiority or something like that.
A group had developed in Kashmir, a religious group had developed in Kashmir in the early 70s. That group brought in the religious superiority to Kashmir people. It inculcated, it worked day and night. It was sponsored by Pakistan, where they had paid money and kind, all that stuff that can be given, to induce that religious superiority and to destroy the culture of Kashmir. That was particularly targeted. And a sentiment was created that you do not belong to the friendship or the relationship with the Hindus. That is why you would see when the 90s happened and the Hindus were attacked. On one side, thousands of people will go attend the funeral of terrorists.
Correct.
But thousands of people could have easily come and protected a Kashmiri Pandit's house.
Correct.
Could have protected a policeman's house, a Muslim policeman's house.
Correct.
But none of that happened because that religious group had induced that idea of inside the minds of people that you do not belong to them, you cannot support them, you cannot save them. So that attack was done on culture. Kashmiri culture was such that my father tells me that one is that you put something by order, government order. Then another thing is by your heart. So the Kashmiri culture was such that when Navratra used to come on, the people would not open their meat shops voluntarily out of love for each other. And when Ramadan would come in, the Kashmiri Pandits would sit together and have Ramadan fast together. That is the culture we had. So that culture was targeted, and the religious, Pakistan sponsored religious group, what it did was, its philosophy said, written, I can show you those documents, its philosophy said that culture is not part of religion. And they separated that culture from Kashmiri people. And today what you see is only the body of Kashmir, the soul of Kashmir is not there. That is the culture. So what Article 370 ended was their supremacy. The power, the monetary, NI has successfully raided on so many locations, and so many links are now coming up gradually. How many assets they used to have or even possess right now. Gradually all the secrets are opening up. And we get to know that they were deliberately trying to do this in order to induce the anti-India sentiment amongst the people. So now we are clearly knowing that this thing, after 370 was ended, that group, or in fact all their sister groups which were operating there, they suddenly stopped, and now it is the time for cultural revival. You are here. In fact, prior to you, so many of my friends came here. They came here all with a hope that we Hindus and Muslims will have a life together in Kashmir. So it in itself represents that a cultural revival is there. And then what is the most important part? The most important part is that there was a suppressed population in Kashmir, suppressed by terrorists, suppressed by the Pakistani groups, who wanted to bring a change, who wanted to live together with the Hindus, but they were suppressed. As soon as Article 370 was removed, all of them have found a voice. All of them speak up. You are coming here, I can take you to so many friends. Different people are giving statements. Different people are openly opening up. In fact, Lal Chowk, several people come up and do different kind of programs altogether. Lal Chowk, which had earlier become the mark of negativity, today is part of positive sentiments. In fact, the Lal Chowk Ghantaghar is decorated with our Tiranga.
Correct. That's a great thing.